it's like I'm all work, Tabby, and that excitement, that adventure is, so it's like monotonous. And I think I need that element. I think I need to go boogie boarding. Seriously, I do.
I mean, do it.
Because I, you know, you've been climbing, and I'm thinking she's into nature. She's doing all that stuff that I know I need to be doing for me right now. And
you know, I'm going to take a prideful moment, and this isn't too prideful. It's just actually sharing a proud moment. It shouldn't be prideful, but proud. I actually had a person tell me a long time ago, she said, I love spending time with you because you're playful. You remind me to be playful. You remind me how important it is to bring out the creative side of yourself. You have to be playful. And I realized the more I play, like seriously, the more I play, the more ideas, the more clarity I get. And then I just work so much harder, and I get more done in like 2-3 days, and then I can play. Like, I've actually, like, I am working, and I'm excited that I'm going to actually be cutting out, besides this, I'm going to be cutting out social media out of my stuff because it's not playful for me. It's not me. I got on social media to help build my business, and all my business that I've got, I realized I sat down today, and all the business and all the clients I have, it's from having a conversation. Face to face, people I meet around me, word of mouth.
speaking of Mo, that was something he said to me last week was, you need to get to the beach and go hang out at one of the palapas because there's people you need to meet, that you need to talk to. And I agree with that. And because that's the other something, being here in the house, and especially on the island, I'm real isolated. And it's like, I just spent 6 months in the womb, in the cave, doing the dark night of the soul and all this inner stuff. And like, I've had enough of it. But at the same point in time, there's that, I feel guilty if I take that playtime, because then I should be working. You know, I need to.
No, it's backwards. A lot of people, and that's one of the things, is that I couldn't do society's way. Like I still can't. Like, I mean, there's moments where I know I might have to make a little bit of sacrifice and get like a side job to help make some ends meet around here, you know, but that's okay. For me, it's honestly worth it to not go back and have a 9 to 5 or a 6 to, my job was like 6 in the morning till 2:30 in the afternoon. But I was working 5 days a week, and then I was getting required to work overtime, and I'm like depressed and sad and loss of energy, and nobody's happier. I mean, everybody's talking shit about each other. Everybody's grumpy. Everybody's overworked. And I'm just like, I don't want to do this. And so I realized since I started doing this, the more I play, the more creative I get, the more people I meet, the more, hold on, what was it, receiving? The more I receive.
Well, that's it. That is it. I feel like I am like this. And I'm like, my bubble is like right around me, and I need that. Which, and I was talking about you today, because I was like, you know, that was the best thing about being in Denver, because I was at the hostel. So every morning I was seeing a bunch of new people and some folks that had been there staying since I had arrived. We would gather at the fire in the morning, drink our coffee, tell stories, talk, share. At nighttime, before I went to bed, same thing happened. There, you know, I was with people. And then there was you and I. We did the lives together. We went up to the mountains. We got out in nature. You cooked. I ate. You turned me on to my French coffee prep. You know, we laughed. I played with the dogs, and I'm thinking, I miss that, because now it's like I'm back at home, and it's like I feel I have to get out of the house this week. I just know it, because.
Next weekend I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to.
The muse, the food for my soul. You know, I was thinking, when was the last time I giggled? I mean, just really giggled, you
Oh,
know.
that's joy. I love that giggle. Dude, you laughed a lot when you were here, so I know you giggled with me. No, but that's I think that's part of the point. And then, true happiness, we're not here to work our lives away. Everybody in this world has a gift. Everybody. Whatever that is, just remember, if you're denying it for you, there's probably somebody else that is denying themselves that same thing. And if you're not doing your gift, guess what? There's probably somebody else that actually has that gift and wants to do it and then just isn't doing it. Like I really wish that society would take that barricade off. And when I was growing up, all I ever wanted to do was help people. I wanted people to feel loved and happy and joyful and feel whole, feel holistic. That's all I've ever wanted to do. I mean, and I want everybody to have that feeling. And I know people that really truly love, like my buddy Mikey, he loves being an electrician. So there are people that are out there doing these jobs. We were talking about this last week, how if your God job might be to be an electrician, your God job might be to be a plumber, your God job might be to be the clerk at the supermarket. A lot of people
or a stay-at-home mom, or the dad that supports his family,
or stay-at-home dad.